Well, hey, everybody, thank you very much for being tuned in with us here at DentonRadio.com. On with us is the Director of Film Programming, Linda Eady. How's it going?
Well, it's going fine, Jake. Fine. This is like our busy time. We're really getting ready, ramping up, getting ready for the festival. It's January 27th through February 1st this year, and we're going virtual.
Which is
You know,
super exciting. I'm so happy
yeah,
that it's still
it
going to be
is.
around.
It is. And I know when some, organizations or festivals or things have been kind of shrinking or just kind of, having to delay their festivals, we decided to go big or go home.
I
So
love
we're
it.
showing more films than we've ever shown before our festival.
So cool. Well, this has always been a treat to get to work with you guys every year for Denton Black Film Festival and get to talk promo and everything that's coming down the pike. So, really excited that things are still happening this year and that we're not having to reschedule or cancel. Everything is going to be available to folks digitally so that they can enjoy it wherever they are and be safe and social distance and all that good stuff, but still get to enjoy all these messages and stories and all these really cool things that happen at the festival. So, film being such a big part of the Denton Black Film Festival, you said you're showing more films than ever before, right?
Right. I mean, film is the heart of what we do. And our theme this year is we tell our stories.
Mhm.
So we're using film. We've got about 136 films this year, where we had 93 last year,
Wow.
and probably about 62 hours of film programming during the festival.
That is so
So,
impressive.
yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And it's all on video on demand. There are a few films that are going to have restrictions that you'll have to look
Mhm.
at, the geographic restrictions or audience size restrictions, but only like three or four of those.
Wow.
So just about everything's available all the time on VOD.
Super cool. And the start of the festival to the end of the festival is going to be when again?
Okay, it is January 27th through February 1st.
Perfect. So
And
from January 27th to February 1st, most
first,
of these
right.
films are going to be available on demand for people to get to enjoy.
That's right. And we
So
added
cool.
that extra day, that February 1st day, so that the festival will have our awards ceremony where we'll give out all of our film awards on that Sunday at 4 o'clock. And then
Cool.
after that, it's just binge,
I
you can
love it.
check out anything that you missed.
I love that.
Uh, it's your time to do your own thing.
Cool.
And in fact, Jake, we curated this experience with all these different elements and everything in the festival to really give people an opportunity to recreate it, all this curated kind of all this material, all of these experiences. Now, as the festival attendee, you'll have a chance to put together your own schedule to see what experiences you want to have, what films you're interested in.
Yeah. I
Then you'll
love
be able
that.
to build your own schedule.
Well, it's going to be super, super, super cool, and for anybody that is new to a documentary film festival, there's so much variety in what you guys are doing. Everything from feature films to shorts, some stuff that's lighthearted, other things that are much more impactful. It's tons and tons and tons of variety in what we're getting to look at. Give us a rundown on all the different areas of film that we're going to be touching on.
Well, the thing is, Jake, is one thing. We're not a documentary film festival. We are
Well, that's
just
a
a
good point,
film
actually. That's
festival. So we've got narrative features, documentary features, we've got short content. So we've got everything. I mean, there's a historical Western based on a true story, Texas Red. We have a film Smith that's got a detective. There's another first time filmmaker with that has a film that dealing with marriage and relationships and that kind of thing. We have another wonderful film that's been doing great on the circuit called The Subject, um, that people will want to check out. I mean, there are just so many really good narrative films.
Yeah.
And then, too, we've got our short content, which we're doing differently this year. What we did is that we made 10 different themes. And then all of our short content, which is short narratives, documentaries, our college student films, we even have some Texas high school student films this year. And within these different themes, you'll be able to see either, 10 to 8 to 10 films within each one of those blocks. We've got some exciting titles for you, like, Heart and Heat, where love is the center of the human condition. So there's films that are going to explore the depths and the desire and drama of the heart. Then we've got, films Real Tears that invite you for the joke. Those are going to be kind of quirky short films. Uh, they'll indulge in all things humor, and it'll make you want to laugh out loud sometime, clutch your pearls sometime too. You know,
I
so
love
some of
that.
them can be a little bit edgy. I mean, we've got some things we ask you to look at the right. Film festivals don't have to rate their material, so we've got some interesting things, and we've got like a block through a child's eye, where it's more family friendly, and it's
Mm.
got things for kids and teens and people as they navigate things and looking at things from their perspective in really charming and heartfelt ways. So we've got a lot of just wonderful content.
Well, you've got
And
something for everybody. It's incredible.
yes, and documentaries. Oh, we do have some wonderful, really interesting documentaries. And then, too, we have some international films. About 12 of the films are international. And in
Wow.
fact, five of them are from Canada. So we're also doing some conversations with different filmmakers that will be available to you. One of
Cool.
them is a conversation with the Canadian filmmakers. There are five of them. And it's interesting to find out about filmmaking in Canada and find out about each of their projects as well.
Wow.
And there are conversations with other filmmakers as well that you'll be able to check out
Yeah.
as part of the festival.
Well, how cool. Well, and I love that you guys are getting to have these conversations with the filmmakers. That's one of the things that can sometimes get lost when the normal film festival, you get to see the film and then maybe have a Q&A with the people that made it, and oftentimes you can kind of lose that when you go to digital. But it's so cool that you're still going to have that option available for folks.
Right. And, we aren't able to do it for all the content, but
Of
for a
course.
lot of it, we do. We've got one conversation, two-part conversation. This one of our short blocks is creativity in times of upheaval, meaning during this pandemic, what have filmmakers been doing? What's the creative
Mm.
process like? What are the challenges that they've had during this period? So we've got a conversation with several filmmakers around that who created work during this time.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then there's the social justice element. That's always
Mm.
an important part of the Denton Black Film Festival.
Yeah.
So we cover certain topics and we've got conversations. Some of them are live with the filmmakers. We're doing something with Denton County Friends of the Family. There's a domestic violence, a couple of films that we
Mm.
have on that. And then Cassandra Berry's going to be leading a conversation with the filmmakers, after that film shows.
Yeah.
We've got a wonderful initiative on Sunday around mental health, especially as it relates to Black women, but
Mm.
all people as well. And we've got a wonderful discussion with a psychotherapist and a psychologist, the filmmakers, and a life coach
Wow.
after that film shows.
That's so
Uh,
cool.
yes, and we've got a housing one with a panel on that. We've got environmental thing that we're doing with the EarthX, where it's the whole idea of people that become accidental environmentalists because of a problem or something that's happened in their community.
Yeah.
So they've had to take on the challenge of, trying to get something positive and have something done in their community. So, I mean, we've got that covered. And then a big thing I'm excited about is that Thursday night is learning more about restorative practices. We have an episodic series about Detroit Rising, how the Motor City becomes a restorative
Oh.
city. And we've
Wow.
got people from the film and the filmmakers that'll be there to talk about this whole process of restorative practices.
Wow. Well, how
You know,
cool. I mean, these are such relevant topics. I mean, you've got with everything going on with COVID. I mean, obviously everybody's talking about the tragedies with domestic violence, mental health and mental health issues, housing, economics. All these kinds of things have been so hugely affected in this COVID time. It's
yeah,
so awesome. We're going to have these options and things available for people to get to check out right in the middle of all of this, available through the festival.
right. And many of them are free. We have a lot of free. I mean, we have some paid content, and we certainly appreciate donations from people if you like the work that we're doing. But we have a lot of free content, and most of these panels, like the housing, the environment, um, the restorative practices one with
Yeah.
Detroit, all of those are free.
Wow.
So, we're just trying to make a difference. We didn't want to
Hmm.
just highlight a problem, but also solutions. Who are the people that are out there doing the work?
Hmm.
What is it that we can do as individuals to make our country, to make this world better?
Very cool.
So,
Well,
that's the perspective that we're coming, at these issues from.
Yeah. Well, and you touched on donations in that you said that there's tickets of course and paid content, but there you are also receiving donations, which is so important because it's such an important cause and such an important time for what you're doing and for what's going on with the world. So for those that want to donate or get involved with the festival, are there areas of the website for them to be able to go and do that?
Well, what they can do when it comes to donations regarding the festival is when you sign up, like for the free content,
Mm-hmm.
you will be given an option to donate something, $5,
Cool.
whatever, or $2, whatever you feel like it's worth it. I mean, you don't have to if you don't have the money. We know this is a tough time
Sure.
financially. That's why we're offering free content. But anyone that's interested and likes what we're doing, they will have that opportunity to give. We've had some people that have even bought passes and put a donation on top of, what we charge for the pass or the ticket.
Cool.
So you've got all those options. And let me mention that you can go, when you go to look at our film guide, our virtual catalog, our schedule, and you can do that at DentonBFF.com, our website. Then, it will take you where you can go to the guide or the catalog and schedule, and you can look at all the content, that we have at the festival. And then you can pre-order it now. You don't have to wait till the festival starts. You can go ahead and pre-order it, and then they will send you reminders that, you've ordered this and, when it's going to happen and everything from the platform that we're using. So
Cool.
Yeah, don't wait till the last minute. Go ahead and curate your schedule now. Figure out what it is you want to see
Yeah.
and select it and, get ready for it because we're getting ready for you guys.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Well, very, very cool. Linda, thank you so much for being here with us today. Is there anything else we want to touch on with the film portion of the festival before we wrap up?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think we covered it all. I mean, the theme is we tell our stories. So we're just asking everybody to come and look at these stories, at the variety of them. Everything from there's horror, sci-fi, dramatic stories, love stories, just everything that runs the gamut of the human experience. You'll find it at our festival.
Very, very, very cool. Well, guys, check it all out, DentonBFF.com. Don't miss your opportunity to check out this festival. It's going to be really, really cool. Linda, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Well, Jake, thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, stay tuned right here for all the interviews we're going to be bringing you through DentonRadio.com. And you guys have an awesome, awesome time. Go ahead and get those tickets. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. Don't miss the Denton Black Film Festival happening January 27th to February 1st.